Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here in Atlanta. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Go now. 45. Wide.
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Black, 90, ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That's to his tight end, Eric Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
60 reps. Ready?
On the handoff, and Allen. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Set. Ready. Blue, 30. Set.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He's got his hand, that's Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
50, green. Hut.
Out of the gun, Rattler. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Second and 10.
Set. Hut. Yellow. Ready.
To throw again is Rattler. One caught Devon Vele. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On the ground, it's Allen. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is its 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Let's go. 52 boom. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler on 3rd and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Here we go, set. Go.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Chase Young off the edge. Good tackle.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
20-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Plant. It's Penix. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, here's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Penix. Left side in the hands of the Rumble. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Under ready. Set. Ready. Ready.
First down throw for Rattler. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
From
and
the 41, here's second down and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Gives to Robinson from the pistol. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. In the middle, and it's complete to Felton. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Atlanta.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here comes Dorinda, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen.
Number 26 is the ball carrier. He's brought down at the
39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Red, 36.
They go back to Allen. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Allen gonna get it again. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Yellow, ready.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Rolling right, it's taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Down. Blue, 32, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That one swung out wide to Allen.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
Here we go.
they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Ready up.
11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Here we go. 50, green.
To throw, it's Rattler. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Glad the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are
Here we go,
unwilling.
set. Yellow, 22, set.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
On the double.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal.
33, yellow, ready.
Here's Rattler. To the goal line and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
46-yard line.
Let's go now.
And here's Bijan. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go somewhere.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Liking 18. Take go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Right side, and is brought in by Felton.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Penix. And he'll take it on in. Felton. Touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Going after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Green Jack. Set. Ready. Blast. Cut.
On first down, it's Rattler. This one on target to Olave. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This time they stay on the ground. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Cut.
Rattler now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Smash. Smash. Ready?
To throw on second down is Rattler. James Pierce in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the gun, Rattler. At deep for Olave. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. First down throw there is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. 19,
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Here we go, set.
Going now, Penix on first down. Left side in the hands of London. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. On the zone read, a give to Garenda. get into the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Falcons. So they take it the distance. The running back carrying it. Greg, looks like a little EA college football type play, but we see more and more of it in the NFL every day.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to the play is the threat of the quarterback pulling it and keeping it himself. You see the defender on the end of the line. That's his read. He gets caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, the running back has it through the crease, and he's gone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Set. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Rattler gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Ready?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
They'll motion the slot man right.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Come on. Set. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. The throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Here we go. Set. Set.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. That's deep for Olave. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, Saints.
Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. Will be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On play action. The Saints have got him. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
And the lefty Penix on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
79.
They'll run with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Second and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. Throwing is Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's got his big target. That's Johnson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in third and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. Third and long.
Now Penix on third and long. just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
A gain of 11 yards.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll try and run for it. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
He'll run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. The right side to Olave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's 1st down. Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80, go!
Now Penix. That ball intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Rattler now on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
And this game certainly looks a lot different now after that completion, Mike. I mean, to pick up that many yards in the 2-minute drill, everybody in the huddle can just take a deep breath. All they need is a field goal. So right now, work the clock, possess the ball, send out your kicker, and see if he can win it.
A run with Davis. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to win the game. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This one he's got to have.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 18, Pioneer. Here we go, set.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here we go. One final play. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.